I personally think Rookie of the Year is probably the second most interesting. I'm gonna say important, but interesting um, award, end of the year award.
Yeah.
So I'm personally, what easy pick. I'm going with Lamelo, and here's why.
Yeah.
Here's why. And I was listening to Gilbert Arenas talk about this as well. He's in the perfect situation where Lamelo isn't. So when with the Hornets, he is who the team is going to build around. So he gets to do whatever he wants to do. Not wants to do, but everything can be ran through him essentially, right? Like even though they had Devontae Graham and they have Briggs on them, like it's still gonna get ran through Lamelo, and he's a point guard, so he like legitimately has to have the ball. Where Steph Curry's gonna go off, and for him to get the ball, or for Wiseman to get the ball, say Steph Curry needs to give him the ball, or Wiggins needs to give him the ball. Or, you know what I mean? Like he's not the main ball facilitator and the ball manager. So no pun intended. So it's just a different situation. And the same thing with blanking from Minnesota.
Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards. I'm tripping. So Anthony Edwards, he's the third option. He's the third option. Russell and Anthony Towns are the first two options, no bar none, and they're still young. You know what I mean? So like, they're going to make the best decisions, obviously, and they want to get theirs. Like they just want to get theirs. So Lamelo Ball, not only is he incredibly talented, but he's in the best situation to become Rookie of the Year. And I think him, and I think the only one who's even gonna challenge for that is Bobo, who is still able to be who was still able to be in the Rookie of the Year conversation because he only played in the NBA regular season during the bubble, and he was in G League during the season part of the season before then. So he's still able to win Rookie of the Year.
He won't though.
Yeah.
He won't. He won't. Also because of a weapons thing, but he's the only one I think has a chance to contribute, and that's only because their best player is like their best passer too on the Nuggets, and that's Jokic. So, but I do think at the end of the day, Lamelo Ball is going to be the one.
Like maybe this is just me being too optimistic. I feel like Edwards might be in a position as well. Like granted, like y'all said, he's not necessarily the first option, but like one, he's probably going to get opportunities to handle the to be the playmaker, and like he can do that. He can create off the dribble and all of that. But also, like granted, like if you paid any kind of attention to what he was doing at Georgia, he struggled a lot because he didn't have the talent like that. The two Towns and like Russell are much better than anybody he could have he played with at Georgia. So like he'll probably be a lot more efficient. I imagine he'll be a lot more efficient like his first year out than he was in college. And like that alone, if he takes like half the shots that he took in college, or he's gonna take fewer shots regardless. Like he'll probably be in contention. Whether or not he actually wins it is a separate thing. Plus, like regardless of all the talent that like the Timberwolves have, they're not a very good team.
Yeah.
So like he's going to have opportunities to show that like he can be the guy. Like it won't quite be as pronounced as Ball's chance over in like Charlotte, because Charlotte, outside of I think PJ Washington. In fairness, I'm probably selling some dudes short. Like they're not that good. At least not as far as like starters and things.
Yeah.
I mean, Devontae Graham probably should have won Most Improved Player last year. Like he probably should have won that award, but or not won it because Ingram should have obviously won it, but he should have been like number 2. He was like number 2 or 3. Like he was up there. You know what I mean? So Malik Monk is going to be like Monk. He's not panning out to what he should have been, obviously, but Terry Rozier, he there for another year or two. That's it. He get out of here because he is not having. All these other people are gonna come in and just like push him out essentially to back to where he was at backup point guard because Terry Rozier is a backup point guard who got into a situation to make himself seem like he had a burst when that Boston run when Kyrie got hurt. He had a burst of this man's like really good, but at the end of the day he's a backup point guard, and Calvin's right about like their options are ready, but I do think that like even though Anthony Edwards hasn't played with people as skillful as Towns and Russell, but I think that whenever you're a third option, your numbers of what they could have been are going to be deflated anyways. So Lamelo is his to lose. Let's say that.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you on that, Philip, because everybody else is kind of like handicapped to a certain extent in their position. Like, I don't know if you guys watched too much preseason, but apparently the offense in Minnesota is not going to be kind to
Edwards.
It's not going to be kind to Edwards, especially because they got him in a corner a lot and he can't exactly shoot. We're going to see how much improvement he's going to get there. But I completely agree with you, Calvin. He's going to have some spurts where he has it. I just don't know if he's going to chain enough of those up for us to really get that conversation. But LaMelo, on the other hand, that man already got the media hype machine. Like, and he's going to be like a 16-7 dude from the jump. Like, it's going to be kind of hard to deny the numbers, the production. And weirdly, this is like one of the better Charlotte rosters in the past like 5 to 6 years. Yeah. Like, they have dudes that are going to, like, if you want to key in on LaMelo, that's cool. You still got to worry about Gordon Hayward. You still got to worry about Devontae Graham. And then just like as a playmaker, LaMelo's going to make everybody else look better. So Bridges can't really do much, but he's like a super athlete. We're going to see plenty of like windmill off alley-oop catches from LaMelo, and it's going to be like it's going to be enough highlights for us to go ahead and wash out everybody else.
We're going to see, obviously, but in 2 years, this Charlotte team could be like good. Like, they aren't going to win championships, whatever it is, but 4th seed, 5th seed in the East, good in like 2 years. You know what I mean? Third seed possibly.
Charlotte's like in the East.
Yes.
Okay.
So give it some time because their roster is mad young. So give it some time, and we're going to see. And obviously it depends on trades and who stays or goes. But their core right now, it's like a solid core, and one of them's a rookie. So like, prove us wrong. Yeah. But next on the list,